Alright, so first we're going to start with the bicipital tendinitis, and for the bony palpation, we're going to go with the greater tubercle. Alright, greater tubercle. And then for the muscle palpation, we're going to do the biceps brachii, and then have you bring your arm up, and then biceps brachii. And then for the osteokinematics, we're going to do shoulder flexion. So what I want to have you do is this, and then just come up. And that's your osteokinematics. And then we're going to do the movement, muscle contraction. So we're going to have you do the same thing, bring it up. That's isometric, come down, eccentric, come back up, concentric. All right, stop. So now we're going to do shoulder impingement syndrome. And for the bony palpation, we're going to do the acromion. And the acromion. And then for the muscle palpation, we're going to do the supraspinatus. And then, so for supraspinatus, you could do it just like this, and then bring your arm out. And that's one way, and then can I have you lay on your stomach? Come closer to me. Alright. Alright, and then bring your arm out. And resist against more. And then go to supraspinatus another way. Alright, you can sit up, you know? And then come sit right here. And then for the osteokinematics, we're going to have her do shoulder abduction. So you're just going to bring your arm out. Like this. Alright. Come back up. Boom. There go your, that's the osteokinematics. And then for your muscle contraction, we're going to do the abduction again. And then for your first, you can have a weight and have her do it with the weight. And then, alright, so now. Isometric, come down, eccentric, come up, concentric, and then for your home exercise, you can get a band. Make sure you have a band for that piece, and that's it. So now we're gonna do rounded shoulders next. All right, so now can I have a leg on your stomach? All right. So for the bony palpation, we're gonna do the medial border of the scapula. So can I have you put your arm right here? And all right. So medial border of the scapula right here, and then we're gonna do the rhomboids for what's it called? Muscle palpation. Can I have you lift up? Right here, rhomboids, and then can I have you lie on your side, come closer. All right, and then for your osteokinematics, under, don't forget to go under. And then for your osteokinematics, can you straighten your arm out? Retraction and protraction, retraction and protraction. All right, can I have you stand up?
Stand up?
Stand up, yes. All right, so make sure you have a weight, and something else you're gonna do is this. And come forward, and then so this is your concentric, eccentric, and then hold, isometric, and then don't forget to use a weight, and then when you're doing the home exercise, make sure you got a band for that one, and for that home exercise, you can tie it around, boom, boom, and pull. Alright, next is scapular ringing. Alright, Janelle, can I have you lay on the stomach? And then for the bony palpation, we're going to do the medial border of the scapula.
We're not going to ask you that.
And put your hand, can I have you put your hand right there? Alright, right here, medial border of the scapula. And then next, for muscle palpation, we're going to do serratus anterior. Can I have you lay on your arm back, please?
Check your bag.
Do it this way. Don't do it this way at the thing, but so right here, serratus anterior, punch up. Alright, serratus anterior. Alright, and then can I have you lay on your side again? And then for osteokinematics, we're going to do scapular retraction and protraction. All right. So you can straighten your arm up. And then retraction, protraction, retraction, protraction. All right. Then have you lay on your back again. And then for your muscle contraction, we're going to have you stick your arm up again. And then you make sure you got to wait. And then for your home exercise, make sure you have a band, and then go up. That's go up, hold it. Isometric, come down, eccentric, go up, concentric. All right. Next is the AC joint spring. So for this one, we're gonna do. For this one, for the bony palpation, do the acromion right there, and then for this one, you can do any muscle or any scapular motion. So I'm gonna have her do her middle deltoids. So So you're gonna lift your arm up, the middle deltoids. All right, and then for the osteokinematics, you can do any shoulder motion or any scapular motion. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Just add, there you go. There go my osteokinematics. All right, and then for my muscle contractions, do the same thing. So you're gonna lift up. Make sure you got your weights in your bands. All right, so come down. That's eccentric. Come up, concentric. Hold it. Isometric. And that's it. So next we're doing shoulder bursitis, and then for our bony palpation, we're going to do deltoid tuberosity. And so right here, deltoid tuberosity. All right, and then for muscle palpation, you can do any of the deltoids. So just stick your arm out, boom, go to deltoid for that. Then osteokinematics, just have you abduct your shoulder, right there. Boom. All right. Now, we're going for muscle contraction. You can do shoulder flexion or shoulder abduction. We're going to do abduction again because we just did that. Don't forget the weights of the resistance bands. So, right there, isometric, come down, eccentric, come up, concentric, and that's it. Boom. All right. So, for CVA, make sure you remember if it's a left CVA, do the right side of the body, and if it's a right CVA, make sure you do the left side of the body. All right. And then, so for the bony palpation, we're going to do the inferior angle, so you kind of lay on your stomach. Alright, so we'll do this. Can I have you put your hand behind your back? Alright, so they go to the inferior angle of the scapula, boom. And then for the muscle palpation, we're gonna do the upper traps. So now I'm gonna have you bring your ear up, right up to your ear. Alright, bring it up again. That's your muscle palpation for the upper traps. Alright, Janelle, can I have you come lay on your side? Alright. Can I have you put your arm behind your back? Make sure don't forget to put your arm under. Alright, and so you're gonna, for your osteokinematics, upwardly rotate her scapula. And downwardly, upwardly rotate it. Alright, and if you go back and then put your arm back, make sure you get in there, grab that thing. And then straight your arm, and upwardly rotate it, downwardly rotate it. Alright, now, so I'm gonna have you stand up. And then for this, you can have it do some shoulder strokes. So come up, come down. All right, so come up, concentric, hold it, isometric, come down, eccentric, boom. All right. So next is lateral epicondylitis. For the bony palpation, you can palpate palpate the lateral epicondyle. And then for the muscle palpation, you do any of the wrist extensors. And so I'm gonna go with the longest. Right here, so extensor carpi radialis longus, right there. And then, so for her osteokinematics, you want to do wrist extensors. So I'm just going to have you bring it up, boom, right there. And then for her muscle contraction, you're going to have them sitting in the chair, so I have you sit in the chair. Boom, have you on like that. And then you're just going to bring it up. Don't forget your weights or your bands, do not forget those. And come up. And then, so when she comes up, that's concentric. When she comes down, eccentric. Come up, hold it, isometric, and that's it. Boom. All right, so next is medial epicondylitis. All right, so right here, come in, right here, epicondyle. And then for the muscle palpation, any of the wrist flexors. So right here, you can just flex the carpi ulnaris. So bring your wrist up right there. And then, don't forget that ulnar deviation. And then for the osteokinematics, wrist flexion. So just flex that wrist up. Boom. And then make sure you have them sit for the muscle contraction. And then put your hand over. All right, don't forget your weight in your bands. So come up, come down. So when you come up, that's concentric. When you come down, eccentric, come up, hold it, and that's isometric. Boom. One. All right, so next is carpal tunnel syndrome, and then for the bony palpation, you're gonna touch the palpate the capitate. All right, so I'm gonna have you flex your wrist up, pop up, slow down. All right, capitate, and then for the muscle palpation, you're gonna do any of the wrist flexors. So turn it over, and so I'm gonna do the flexor carpi ulnaris. So don't forget the deviation with ulnar deviation. All right, and then for the osteokinematics, you're gonna do wrist flexion. So just flex the wrist, right there. and then boom. And also, I think you would want to add that ulnar deviation in there. All right. And then you're gonna have a seat in the chair. And you're gonna bring it. And so you're gonna come up. That's your concentric. Come down. Eccentric. Pause. Isometric. Don't forget the weights and the bands. And that's it. All right. Radial nerve injury at the wrist level. All right. So for this one, you're gonna bony palpation to do the capitate again. All right. So come on. Capitate. And then for the muscle palpation, any of the wrist extensors. So we're gonna do the extensor carpi radialis longus. Come on, boom, right there. And then for osteokinematics, wrist extension. So right there. And then you're gonna have a seat on the side again. And then so for concentric, she'll just bring her hand up. Concentric, come down. Eccentric, come up, hold it. And that right there is isometric. Don't forget the bands and the weights. That's it. All right, so for the sprain, next is sprain medial elbow. And for the bony palpation, we're going to do the medial epicondyle. All right, and so right here, medial epicondyle. And then for the muscle palpation, you're going to do the pronator teres. And so you're going to put your arm up, have them put their arm like this, kind of. And then right here, and then have them turn it in. And that's pronation. And pronator teres right there. And then for the osteokinematics, forearm valgus, so you're gonna have you go like this, and you kind of just check and see how much they can bring it in and out. All right. And then for muscle contraction, you're gonna have them have a seat, and then make sure you have them hanging their hand off. So go like this, and so make sure you got your weight in your band, and then just turn it in. And out, turn it in, out, and that's it. Boom, done. Thank you. Oh, my bad. Remix. My bad. Forgot the most important piece for you guys. All right. So what? Come in, turn it over. Concentric. Come back out. Eccentric. Turn it. Hold it. Isometric, and don't forget them weights and the bands. Yo, you guys are welcome. We did a lot of time, work hard. See y'all later. We was on day 8 for like 2 weeks. See y'all later. We